Okay, Coach, we are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago, the dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
That's 180. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Check 37. Check 37.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Jesse Bates, who led the Bengals in tackles as a rookie, there to make the stop. They go with Chubb on second down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's see what you got. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, first and 10 at their own 22. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? Going deep downfield for Ross. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are.
They've got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 85 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 4. We got 4. You just watch 88.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Seibert's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Landry now on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Set, 180. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Check 9. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mayfield completes it to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give the Chubb out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andrew Billings in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Throwing, Mayfield, flush to his right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns Bengals are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
What's up? Nothing. Right. What's up, bro?
It's crazy.
He's laughing about it. He thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny. I heard him. Oh, just count it down whenever you're ready, bro. I'll play again. I know. Right. Oh, you're good. I'm quarantined for 13 more days, so I don't care. Tomorrow, tonight, whenever you want to do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Like I said, I need to work. I need to work on my game anyway. Apparently.
I'm just taking a movie, shit, probably shoot for like 10 o'clock or something, I don't know.
Uh,
I can't get movie on my way home, bro.
all right, man. That's fine. All right, man.
My son just fucked up my stats.
Thank God. Thank God for your son. No, I'm just kidding.
Word, Eddie. But I appreciate that, homie.
Nah, you can't. Don't get mad at him over it. I'm sure he didn't mean to
I
do
just said, thank God for your son.
it. I'm gonna have to get him I'm gonna have to get him a birthday card now. Right. Right. I was
Yeah, I
like,
can't even get mad because I done did it before to
right.
myself.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool, man. Whenever you're available.
Cut your invisible. He can't make a party ain't big. What's up, man?
I'm gonna have to get him a birthday card now.
Yeah, man, give him a toy or something, man. So maybe he can play the game in peace. Man, this is funny.
I had one good drive and that was it. And then Dalton decided, hey, let's just throw the fucking game away.
Bro, this guy done called me 10 times straight, bro. Man, so this guy, man, I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of it. See how she go off on me.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Where you was at last night?
What you mean?
Where did you go?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Go. I'm asking you a question.
Ask
God damn,
ask a question with a question. You'll be all right.
Answer my question.
I'm trying to figure out why you coming at me like this, honestly.
Ask her where she was
Answer
at.
my question. Where did you go?
I went play basketball.
You didn't go play no basketball last night. You was with Essence. And where did you
Dang.
Bro, New Orleans is shut down. Why you think I'm with somebody who's in California?
You posted a video with her.
It's a throwback.
It doesn't matter. Why is she posting you talking about she love you?
Cause my fucking friend.
Who gives a fuck? And why would you repost it? Delete it.
Yep.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Delete that.
Tripping, bro.
So I was like,
You come over here for what?
I can hear you and I can hear the microphone. I can hear you.
What are you talking about?
I'm not joking out. Like, for what?
Nobody's laughing at me. I'm on Madden.
Yeah. I hear you.
Bro, they can't hear you.
They can hear you.
Yep.
No, they cannot
That's what
hear
happened.
you.
That's what happened between me and my
No, they
ex.
cannot.
She was like, "Oh, I see you in a picture with a girl." I'm like, "That was at the
No.
freaking softball
Why are
field,
you reposting it?
and that was 10 years ago. What the fuck? You were at the game. I took the picture. You took the picture, bitch."
And she got a rude awakening. So I would advise her.
Listen, it's crazy. I need you to
Right.
hear me. Listening?
I don't give a fuck if you say it. I want you to delete it. And if you feel it's gonna post it right there, don't delete it.
Right.
Hey.
Right. It's crazy. Women crazy, man. They really are. Right. There's one person in his chat room that reminds me of a female. There's a person in his chat room that reminds me of a female. All right, so here's the thing. I come in here all the time. I hear cracker this, cracker that, cracker this, cracker that from almost everybody in this fucking league. Do I not? So, and I've even heard LB uses it too, but I don't say shit. I don't say anything. But the minute that fucking I was supposed to say something to somebody else, my ass would be fucking kicked out the fucking league. And that's facts. That's facts.